Hey guys, Skizzy here. Like most of you, I'm looking for new things to do now that Legion is slowly coming to an end, and one of the things I've been doing is opening up my achievement log and seeing which specific achievements I haven't done yet, and I came across this higher dimensional learning achievement, and I thought it was pretty interesting, so I wanted to see how long it took to actually get. This achievement requires you to read 7 books that are scattered all around Juna, and it's a very simple achievement. The only thing you really have to do is get to the book, right-click on it, and you will be able to get that specific chapter unlocked in your achievement log. Now, I know there's some people that say you can just go to the specific waypoints of these chapters, regardless of the day, and knock them all out, but I had quite a bit of trouble doing this. I was not able to find really any of the other chapters except for the one that was up for that day. And I think the reason for this is the achievement is tied into a phase, and that phase is only unlocked when you use the specific item that you buy from the Court of Ferranda's Emissary. So to begin, let's go to the Court of Ferranda's Emissary and buy the item. One thing to note is you do have to be revered with Court of Ferranda's in order to purchase this item. And there's the item. It's called the Beginner's Guide to Dimensional Rifting, and it's 400 gold. Once it's in your inventory, all you have to do is be in a Juna and right-click on it, and it will teleport you automatically to the book that is up for that day. Now, for my testing, the way I believe this works is there is a chapter that corresponds to the day of the week, which means that it requires 7 full days to get this achievement. Even though the item has a 4-hour cooldown, it will continue to port you to the same location based on the day of the week. So for my initial testing, Chapter 1 was up on Sunday for me, and Chapter 7 was up on Saturday, which means it has a pretty general rotation, starting from Chapter 1 on Sunday, going to Chapter 2 on Monday, Chapter 3 on Tuesday, Chapter 4 on Wednesday, Chapter 5 on Thursday, Chapter 6 on Friday, and of course back to Chapter 7 on Saturday. So that means if it is Monday, you are always going to get ported to Chapter 2. So overall, it took me 7 full days to get all of these books. But I did run into a few weird glitches where sometimes I would port to the location and the book wouldn't be there. This happened 3 times to me, and I was actually forced to wait 4 hours to try again, or in some cases I was able to fly to that location where the book is up on that day, and all of a sudden it was up. For this Chapter 1 here, I actually had to port myself back to my order hall and log out, log back in, and manually fly here, and all of a sudden the book was up. And after about 7 days, I finally got the achievement. My last book was Chapter 3 here, and this was actually one of the harder ones to get. For some reason, it wasn't up when I first ported here, and I had to wait about 20 minutes before the book finally showed up. I tried logging out, logging back in, reloading UI, even porting to other servers, but it would not show up, so I just decided to sit here for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then the book just miraculously appeared. And that's all there is to it. Once you have all the books and the achievements, you are actually going to get a reward for this one. It's something you'll find in your mailbox after the achievement pops. It's called the Adept's Guide to Dimensional Rifting, and it doesn't share the cooldown with your original item that you used to port all around Juna. When I used it, it ported me to the Court of Stars dungeon in Suramar. So, I guess you could do that. Alright guys, and that about does it. Hopefully you have a much easier time than I did with this achievement. Please leave me a comment if you have any questions about this one, or maybe you have a different way, a different method of doing it that works better for you. I'd love to hear it. But other than that, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.